You know, I hate, I hate the world of human trafficking. I hate the world of, I hate the world that we live in where sexual exploitation, particularly of children, I've talked about it numerous times on this show. I was the guy as a kid that couldn't watch Wizard of Oz because Dorothy was in trouble. I was the guy that couldn't watch Bambi because Bambi's mother died. I'm that kind of, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. So this Andrew Tate thing has me kind of sickened. Like, look, I understand that when you are a boxer or you're a UFC fighter, everybody is a promoter. I get all that. But when you promote things that exploit women, I'm just not down for. So we're going to give you a little timeline here on Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate is a misogynist, male-dominant guy, right? And he's got all this stuff. And somehow, some way, this world is nuts. Because somehow, some way, he gets into a hassle with 19-year-old Greta Thunberg. Now, when last seen, Greta Thunberg was wailing in front of Congress as like a 12 or 13-year-old. I don't understand it, talking about climate change. Now, look, I don't know enough about Greta Thunberg, but I know this. I don't care about what some 13 or 14-year-old thinks about climate change, but apparently I am in the minority. But Greta Thunberg is somebody that we're all supposed to admire, I guess. Look, taking that aside, somehow this guy, Andrew Tate, this insane, crazy, misogynist, whatever you want to call him, gets in a hassle with Greta Thunberg. I'm telling you, you couldn't put this in the movies. Let's show the video here.
Release some greenhouse gases. I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, I have some energy. Why would that be your own email address, Greta? Strange. I mean, obviously, I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but it is what it is. I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. And then, because I called her out on it, the global matrix got this bot farm to like and retweet and all this bot commenting to try and pretend that her telling me that she has a small her own email address somehow teaches me a lesson. Welcome to a new episode of The Clown Show. But now I know, at least, that Greta, with her little hate-filled face, bitter, sitting somewhere without the heating on, in the cold, a little hat, shivering, views my tweets, which is going to make my Twitter account far more fun into eternity.
So you saw the pizza boxes there. Now, let me know if we can play the Andrew Tate arrested. He says that he is going to be arrested.
Listen, and I'm going to say this on this podcast now because I say it on every other one. I would never, ever kill myself. I truly believe they're going to come and they're going to try and kill me on a long enough time frame because they tried to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me. And I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever. And the reason I say this, and I say this to people, and they go, but what can they put you in jail for? And I'm like, how ignorant are you in your ignorance to believe they need a reason? You believe it's fair. You believe I can get a lawyer and prove myself innocent. That's not how it works. They decide you're guilty long before and they find a reason why. And it doesn't matter what you do about it, you will pay the price. It's not fair. None of it is. Every single system's corrupt. It actually annoys me when people say it to me. Well, just get a lawyer. Why? They can't put you in jail if you're innocent. Yes, they can. And that's what people don't understand about the world. They can and they do and they will.
He gets arrested, and one of the reasons he's arrested is because of those pizza boxes right there. Those pizza boxes gave away his location. He's in Romania. So whether he's arrested or detained, he's been detained, arrested, whatever you want to talk about, for 24 hours. Let's see the video of Tate arrested because of pizza box. So there you go. Somehow, in this wackadoodle world that we live in, we got a UFC fighter smoking cigars in Romania, talking about 70,000 cars that he has, $8 million, bazillion dollars that he has. And somehow, some way, we've got a 19-year-old, Greta Thunberg, that is important enough to warrant finding this guy, I guess, and arresting him because of pizza boxes. The pizza boxes gave you away. So this guy, Tate, who by all accounts, I don't know whether or not the charges against him are true, false, if the government is coming at him. I have no idea, but I do know this. If they are true, this guy needs to go to jail. And he needs to go to jail for a long, long, long time. He talked about the Matrix sent their agents. All right. Well, we have an issue with the Greta Thunberg, but he is, all right, suspected, I'm just going to say, that one of the suspects raped a victim on at least 2 separate occasions in March of 22, and 6 victims were allegedly sexually exploited by the organized criminal crime group that Tate apparently led. Now, Tate, for those of you that don't know, is a former professional kickboxer, is known for viral rants online about male dominance, female submission, and wealth. He openly advocates violence against women and had been banned from every major social media platform until Elon Musk brought him in. All right. Many adults, school teachers voiced alarm about his misogynistic ideas taking root in the minds of countless young boys. He was taken down. He had racked up about 11.6 billion views. Next thing you know, he's arguing with Greta Thunberg, and next thing you know, he is arrested.